Hello students, welcome to the session. Today we will discuss about the surface area and volume of combination of solids. Solids means there will be three type. There can be figures like cone, cylinder, sphere, hemisphere. Okay, so we will calculate the surface area and the volume of that such type of figures which are in combination of this cone, cylinder and this like that. Okay, so we should know all their formulas about the volume and the surface area, curved surface area, total surface area, as it will be needed to solve this such type of questions. Okay, so let us start with one example. See, an iron pillar has some part in the form of right circular cylinder. An iron pillar has some part in the form of some part in the form of a right circular cylinder, and remaining in the form of right circular cone. The radius of the base of each of the cone and cylinder, the radius of the base of each of cone and cylinder is 8 centimeter. The cylindrical part is 240 centimeter high, and the conical part is 36 centimeter high. Okay, find the weight of the pillar. We have to calculate the weight of the pillar. If 1 centimeter cube iron weight 7.8 gram. Okay, so by this information, first of all, we should draw the figure. Okay, an iron pillar has some part in the form of right circular cylinder and the remaining in the circular cone. That means one part is somewhat like your cylinder and the other part is your cone. This is your iron pillar. Okay, the radius of the base of each of the cone and cylinder, since this is the base of the cone and it is also a part of the cylinder, so their radius cannot be different. So they both are 8 and 8. The cylindrical part is 240 meter high. The height of the cylindrical region is your 240 meter. So this is one height, and the other height is given as 36 centimeter. Okay, this is your height of cone. So we have to find the weight, and this weight implies that you have to calculate your volume. Okay, so first of all, you should know they are not asking you the direct question that find the volume, they are asking you to find the weight. So that means first you should know the volume, then only you will get your weight. As 1 centimeter cube gives you 7.8 gram, that much amount of volume you will calculate here, you will multiply it by 7.8, you will get your weight of that required this iron pillar. Okay, so now first of all we should calculate how to calculate the volume. So this figure is comprised of one part is your cylinder and one part is your cone. So that means we will find the volume one by one individually. Okay, so first of all, let us calculate the volume of your cylinder. Volume of cylinder. So volume of cylinder is given by, let us suppose it's pi R1. It's everything is in R1 and H1. Okay, this is considered. Let us consider this is R1 and this is your H1. So volume of cylinder will be pi R1 square H1. So that means your pi, write it as pi only, okay? No need to calculate it. So pi into R1 is your 8, 8 square is 64, and H1 is given as 240. So your volume will be pi into 64 into 240 centimeter cube. Okay. So let's keep it as it is, as it will help us is to do the calculation easily. Okay. When we will see the final answer, this pattern will help you. Okay, rather than we multiply the number and getting a big number. So just keep it as like this. Now next, volume of cylinder is done. Now what is the volume of cone? So volume of cone is given by 1 by 3 pi R2 square H2. Since R1 and R2 they both are same, so it doesn't matter. So it is 1 by 3 pi, and your again it will be 64, and your H2 is given by 36. Okay, cancel it. So it is your 12. So you got your value 12 into 64. This is your what? Volume of the cone. And now we know the total volume. What will be the total volume of the iron? The total volume of the iron will be given by the volume of the cylindrical part plus volume of the conical part, the cone. So that means it will be pi into 64 into 240 plus it will be pi into 64 into 12. So now what we will do, we will solve this question. So we will take the common pi into 64. It will be 240 plus 12. It is your 252 into 64. Okay, into 22 by 7. Now we can use the calculation here. So it will get cancelled. 21, it is your 3, and it is your 36. So after calculating, we will get our number 22 into 64 into 36. What will be centimeter cube? And since we know that it is given in the question that 1 centimeter cube weight 7.8 grams. Okay, so that this 22 into 64 into 36 centimeter cube will weight how much? This much into 7.8. So what we are calculating, they are asking the weight. Since we have calculated the volume and its volume is given in centimeter cube, and finally they are asking to find the weight, and weight cannot be in centimeter cube, so they gave a relation like 1 centimeter cube is equals to 7.8 grams. So if one unit is this, so this much unit will be multiplied of this number. So this is 22 into 64 into 36 into 7.8 gram. This will give you the complete answer. On solving, we will get our final answer from here. Okay, so this is your final answer we will get on multiplication. See, we have to complete it. We have to completely give the solution. Otherwise, marks will be deducted. So this is your weight of the iron pillar. Okay, clear? So this is how we have to solve the questions. This is finding the volume of a figure which is comprising of the combination of different figures, some iron, that cone, cylinder, sphere, anything. So we have to find the combination of this figure. So combination can be of any form. Okay. So I hope you understood the topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through my Urban Pro Profile app. Till then, revise, and let's meet in the next session. Thank you.